Bean. Hi everybody. Kabe here. Oh, don't remember the last time I was doing a live stream. Wow. Hi everybody. I hope you guys are doing well and safe out there. So, we're gonna do a little conversation with David Charrier today, and he's an amazing musician, one of my inspirations actually, since I started playing the handpan. And he just created this beautiful platform called the MASTERTHEHANDPAN. He's from France, and he just did so much already for the handpan community, and wow, it's so beautiful to see this community growing, and wow, so many people already. Hi everybody. I don't remember the last time I did a live stream. I'm not a big fan of, but I mean, I'm here for you guys, so thank you so much for joining in. It's gonna be a really interesting conversation with the beat. Wow, we are already almost 60 people. Crazy. Wow. Tell me, where are you watching this from? Really curious. Hey Farish. Hey Amit. Wow, crazy. Okay, so let's invite David Charrier and not wait any further time. So where it is? Oh, there you go. With these technologies. Chup, chup. Let's see where it is. Wow. Oh, la, la,
Hello,
la,
Kabe.
la, 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 la,
Hello, everyone.
Bonjour.
What's going on?
Bonne nuit, bonne nuit.
Bonne nuit, bonjour, mon ami, ça va?
Ça va bien, et toi, mon ami?
Eh, ça va. J'avais oublié que tu parlais français.
Un petit peu. Je comprends. Petit peu, petit peu.
Maybe they don't know that you have some friends, family living close by where I live.
True.
Groyer.
When I was young, I went to Toulouse, Groyer, many times, and I could actually speak French fluidly, but I don't know what happened. Just life. I lost everything.
You still have some left. It's great. Thanks for inviting me for hosting this live, actually.
Thanks for joining in, David. Long time we don't see us together. I mean,
Pleasure. Yes, because of something invisible. We cannot see each other because of a little COVID. Crazy.
How good it will be a handpan gathering right now? Just tell me.
Oh yeah. It would be amazing.
My God.
Just to meet other people, to see humans and other scales.
Right? I would love to like see more passionate people and playing and jamming and
Yes.
just, hang out.
Yeah. Because it's inspiring. We need to be surrounded by people who share the same passion as we do. It
True.
gives us energy. True.
Definitely. Wow. And every kind, any level, like if you are passionate about something, you feel the vibe. And
yes, exactly. Even if you just don't even have a handpan, but you like that music, we want to meet you.
big appreciation to all the listeners out there,
Yes, exactly. Wow, Parker, I see the people. Woohoo.
I took the comments out. Oh, Federica.
Some people are saying miss you or Daniel. That is so cool.
Wow. Well, thanks internet for making us together, at least on the screens. I'm not a big fan of this, but like, thank you, internet.
Yeah, and we know you are spending already a lot of time in front of a screen every day doing some Zoom and everything. So we hope this time in front of a screen will be your best of the day.
Ah, but at the same time, there is many lessons in real life happening over here in my studio.
Oh yeah, you are hosting the Pantam School.
I'm hosting the Pantam School every Wednesday, and it has been, like Wednesday is blessed. It's like sacred. Like everybody came on my studio, and you know when your mate comes on the classroom and you go,
Yeah.
Jackson, Jackson, Jackson. We do this to everybody who enters. It's so funny, and you can see people come, and like the smile goes like, "What?
Yes,
Handpan
awesome.
family."
Nice. Yeah, so you are doing this every Wednesday
Every Wednesday.
at your place.
Plus many private sessions, and I have some crazy people who came to Portugal even with this situation to learn with me, and we have been like doing some private sessions, and it's so good, my gosh, it's so good.
I can
I
imagine.
I, I mean, I know some people live in the mountain, and you cannot reach some other players, so contacting
Yeah.
by Zoom and having lesson, it's cool, but like the physical interaction and
There's
listening in
nothing
real
like this,
life,
yeah. Mm.
ah,
This is the best.
it is.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Shall we go?
Let's go.
So actually the purpose of this evening is just because we have this community called Master the Handpan Family, and we have many students over there, and they have a lot of questions. They have a lot of questions about learning, and as you and I, we like to share, we like to give, we like to help people to enjoy this beautiful instrument. I just handpicked a few questions from my students, and I want to. When I say my students, now I cannot even say that because now I don't know who are the students, but they are students of someone in the platform, because we have 9 teachers on Learn from the Best. So
Wow.
students have a lot of questions, and I want to ask you some questions, and so we can just discuss about it. We want to help them. So guys, if you're watching this live, we want to help you. Take a pen, a paper, or just receive all this discussion. We want to help you in your handpan practice.
I got
And
a pen.
just to you have a paper. Let
Got
me
a
get
paper.
one.
You know why?
So, what?
Because I'm also a student over here.
Yes. And that's, this is the best introduction you could do for my first question. I was like, but Kabe, he used to be a beginner. He used to be someone who just started, because we are all beginner of something and we are all whatever of everything, okay? But I was like, hey, Kabe, there is a moment Kabe just started playing music, and there's a moment he just started playing handpan. And my first question is, what did you learn about learning an instrument? You know what I mean?
Okay. I think I know what you mean, but it's a deep question. What did I learn? Okay, I'm gonna try to answer this one. I remember when I first met the instrument, I was kind of lost. I kind of was really wondering purpose of life,
Yeah.
uh, as a teenager, we try to find our identity and try to find the purpose of life and who we are, what to do with who, with what. And I remember that I listened handpan for the first time in video. I don't remember if it was Dante Bucci or Manu Delago. It was like one of the legends, and this became like there. And then I kind of forgot, and later on I found Ortal Peleg, an Israeli musician, playing on the streets in Lisbon, and I was completely amazed. It's like, what? And I remember when I was standing in front of him, something really touched me deep. I was playing music, playing drums, percussion, like with bands and other musicians, and I was studying to be a surgeon. I was like, I want to be a doctor. I want to like heal people, help people somehow. So I kind of had a direction, is to help people. And when you are at school, you know, there's some options, and medicine, the area of medicine was one of them. But then when I found this instrument, I hear it for the first time, something was really healing. The process of standing in front of him and listening, not only with my ears but with everything, you know, and you felt these goosebumps and your heart goes like really relaxed, and you go like, whoa, what is going on, you know? And I was standing up for 30 minutes listening to him without blinking my eyes almost. And I felt really in peace. It can sound a little bit ippy, but you know what I mean. Like, it felt really, really beautiful. So, and then I spoke with him. I tried to understand where it comes from, and wow, like, Swiss couple made these spaceships and influenced by Trinidad Tobago with Gothams and Indian. I was like, okay, cool. I wanna play this shit. You know, like, I wanna learn this. And then 3 years later, I got my first one. It was from Marco della Gata, from Italy. It was not the best instrument, but it was the best instruments on that moment. And the beautiful part starts there. Like, by dedicating my life to an instrument, to explore it, to listen to it, I started to discover more deeply my character, my personality, like who really is Carlos, before Kabeção, because Kabeção is my nickname and artist name. Like, who is Carlos? And at that time I was really shy. I still am, but I picked the instrument. I went to the street next day, and I did this for 2 years in a row. It was insane, actually. And I learned so much about myself, about how can I be in this uncomfortable zone, offering something without expecting to come, and how to interact with people with sound that is a completely different vocabulary from our normal language. That was really profound and deep for me to discover this instrument like that on this environment. So one main thing, if I could describe what I learned with this instrument, was to listen. There was
amazing,
a deep learning on that, because I'm still learning, but I didn't know at all to listen, and not listening with this, but with everything.
And it's not that easy. It's not that easy. I mean, we can be like, oh, so what he learned is to listen. For sure, it's music. We listen, but actually listening is very hard. And we can experience that when we talk with someone, when we talk with our wife or friends or parents, or listening is very extremely important, hard, and we have to train that. We have to learn that, to listen. And I like the way that you are saying it's not only your ears who are listening, but the whole body is inclined to listen and to get from what you hear. So that would be what you've learned about learning is to listen. Thank you so much. That is very important. And I think if we do that more, we can, because you know, even you were standing in front of the guy 30 minutes. Some people, they would already ask a question. What is this instrument? What's the name? Where can I find one? How does it work? Can I play it? Can I touch it? Can I, how, can, blah, 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 blah. But just listening, having half an hour in front of the instrument, that shows a lot. That tells a lot. Thank you very much. I have some more questions, bro. What would be then your allez, let's say three best advices for beginners? We have a lot of students on the platform. So do you know how many students we have on Master the Handpan?
Last time I checked was 5,600, something like that.
Yeah, it is 7,500 students.
Woo!
On the platform. So thank you guys for joining MasterTheHandpan.com. We work hard, all the teachers and the whole team here. I'm no more on my own. We work hard for you guys. And so we want to give you advices. We want to help you in your practice. And this question is for beginners. We don't like to say you are a beginner, you are intermediate. This is just a way to know if you are, to know a bit where you are so that you can enjoy the material and everything. So forget these names, but let's say you just pick up your instrument. What would be your best advices for these people for learning?
Three best advices.
Yeah, I think you said already listening, maybe two more.
To explore without judging yourself. Really to explore. Maybe you already heard the instrument being played by some other people and you have some like criteria of how to do it or how to sound it. Forget all of that. Pick the instrument, put your hands dancing on top of it and see what comes out. I think that's a beautiful process. Like when we are when we are babies, we are surrounded by language. Let's say for you, French, right? And people don't say, oh, you need to say exactly like je suis très content. You will say je suis content or
Yes.
whatever, and people will laugh and will be happy to hear you. Like you are learning by listening, by repetition, and there is nobody telling you like you should do like that or you should say like that. No, you are growing and you are like developing this absorption of what's going around you. Same thing with music, you know.
Exactly.
So that's my first advice. Pick the instrument and just like see what comes out. Like no matter what's the feeling, if you are like sad, angry, happy, whatever, just see what comes out.
Yeah, and actually it's when we see someone who doesn't speak good French, for example, and he tries to say a few words, we are just so happy and it's enough. And we should enjoy this moment, and we don't wait people to be perfect, to speak French perfectly in order to have a conversation. And and so do not compare. That's a great advice, and it kills us. It kills your heart, your mood, it's bad. Listening, do not compare. One more for the people, for the students.
For beginners, try to play your favorite rhythm on it or your favorite melody. You know?
Yes, to find it.
Yeah, I think everybody have a rhythm, right? Even my mom that says that she doesn't have rhythm, she have rhythm. It's a purpose of really listening your heartbeat, and it's there. So if you like hip hop or funk or whatever, can you like recreate it through your hands? Can you like do a rhythm that is related to your liking? Try to do that, or a melody. If you know
mm,
how what's the notes, and maybe you have
mm,
the exact scale that is corresponded to that song, or maybe
mm.
transposed, I don't know, why not try to create a melody?
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. This is very useful because sometimes we're like, I don't know rhythm, I should learn, blah, blah, blah. You might have one or two, try it. Yeah, good advice. Thank you so much. You were mentioning to explore the instrument. How would you consider the right balance between exploring and learning with a method? For example, because you have a master class on masterthehandpan.com, and so there are two schools of people. Let me try this. There are some people, they say, I don't want to learn from a course, a teacher
Hmm.
or an online course. I want to explore and make my own stuff because I want to play for fun and I want it to be organic and spontaneous. Okay.
Right,
And there is
right.
another school, another team. That team is really like, I need to learn this groove and this one. And, you know, this kind of people, they will say, I know 3 songs, I know 3 rhythm, the number one, the number two, number three, and they need a teacher. They cannot go on their own and everything. How do you put this together? How to find the right balance? What would you say to this two kind of people?
That's like contrast, right? So
Yeah,
if you are a person that you are limited by what people say to you, or you should do that, or it's like that, or it's like this, where your personality, where is your character, where is your self decision, right? Because maybe when we are kids, we do whatever we want, right? Like, I want to go that way, I go, and your mom goes, no, don't go there. So we have that. We're born with that. Um, so and I remember when I was in bands, a saxophonist came, and she was more from classical uh, vibe. So she came, and we were like playing uh, like reggae, ska, punk, uh, dub, manouche, and we asked her, okay, now it's the time for you to solo, and we are like out playing, and she's like, where's the paper? And we're like, no, no, you gotta solo, you gotta do something, you like express yourself. And
yeah,
she was like panicking, like, where's the paper? And this was so funny because like she was so used to have uh, what she needed to say in front of her that
yeah,
she kind of lost her own personality.
yeah,
So when we go to the other contrast, that is people who don't want to learn anything from anybody, and they are on their own path, that's also amazing. But I mean, I, I'm a big fan of listening, first of all, and language. I love language, and I love to see how people speak their language, and how different people can speak the same language differently, right? We all have maybe a D minor instrument,
mm,
but we all sound different, right? Why? Because we have a different vocabulary, we have
yeah,
different way of saying things, and we have a
yeah,
different way of feeling things.
yeah,
So when you are a player that are really restrict in your I don't want to learn with anybody, it can be really limited. um, so if you open yourself to like receive this new vocabulary, for example, to do your groove, or to do my groove, or to do Dante
oh,
Bucci groove, or David Sarup, or whatever,
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
you are alone, allowing yourself to uh, recreate a motive or a vocabulary of someone.
Yeah.
And by doing that, you are making your own vocabulary much more rich, because you are
Yeah.
saying something that in another way you will never say it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah. Yeah. This is a great analysis of these two field. These two team. And you know, for example, I knew only one word to say that you need food. I knew how to say I'm hungry. Okay, I'm hungry. And whenever I'm talking, and I'm hungry. And then I learned I'm ravenous, I'm starving, and I learned other funny expressions, saying like I could eat a cow, or I could eat, you know. And so, how could have I learned this if I didn't hear it from someone else? So I needed these people to say it, and then I try it. And so I talk with other people, and then I need some food, and I'm like, I'm ravenous. And then the guy is like, and he's showing me the difference between ravenous and hungry. He's like, oh, wow, you're ravenous. Let me cook you something real quick. So I understood that ravenous means really, really, really hungry. And so putting this word in situation, I could really understand how it is different from hungry. And so it gives me, it expands my way of expressing myself. So sometimes I can say, I'm a little bit hungry. And sometimes I can say, oh, I'm ravenous. I'm starving. And so, yeah, so if I'm hungry, people will give me a snack. Do you like a snack? If I say I'm starving, they're going to say, oh, let me make you pasta. Oh, this is serious. Okay. But I needed to understand this, and I think so, just to add to what you were saying, that it's like talking, we need vocabulary, we need to try to place it in different contexts so that we can learn. And I'm also saying to all my students, a painter, if he had only one brush and two colors, it could be very nice, wow. But it could be a bit maybe repetitive, maybe boring. But when you learn a group from Kabeção, when you learn a group from Adrian Portilla or whoever on the platform, Mumi, blah, 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 you have new brushes, new colors and everything. And don't we want to be painters that have a lot of brushes and a lot of colors so that we can express ourselves better? So people who want to play for fun and organic and without by learning from other people, you will actually have more fun and more freedom because you will have more tools. So yeah, I really like this topic because. Yeah.
And you know what? Even to go a little bit further and more open to this topic, it's music is emotion, right? And emotions are really complicated to describe. It's what's an emotion? It's really personal. But if you have enough vocabulary, you can actually describe it somehow. It will never be exactly the emotion, because emotion is felt by everyone, but you can describe it if you have enough vocabulary to do it. And same thing with music. If you have many tools, many phrases, many motives, and music have been here since man, even before man was in planet Earth. Birds were already singing, maybe dinosaurs was already like doing crazy sounds, like everything, like rock.
Sorry, just trying, sorry.
So like sound have been here since ever, and yeah, it's like, let's learn from everybody and from everything, but you need to be open to listen, first of all. That's the key part. We need to be open to receive it and to listen. If we don't want to listen, it's also good. I mean, people do whatever they want, but if you are able to open yourself to listen, I mean, that's such a big opportunity to discover yourself, in such a deep way. So yeah.
Nice. This is so interesting, this topic, because cheers. This is so interesting because we could be tempted to really reproduce what we hear. I mean, I'm sure you're like me. You don't want people to be little Kabeção.
No,
Yeah,
not at all.
I don't want people to be little David Charrier, because being the David Charrier is horrible. So I
And
don't want
Kabe
people
as well.
to be. I don't want people to be. I don't want my kid to be a little David Charrier. I want him to be different from his father. No, so we don't want to reproduce little players that are, but we want to, through sharing our patterns, our ideas, our grooves, our songs, actually, so they learn, and then they will understand how we structure our playing, how we think that pattern, because we are breaking it through. And I just wanted to talk a bit about your masterclass. This is actually what you're doing. You are teaching us 6 of your songs. Pawn of Zelda, sorry if I don't pronounce it well. Scorpion Bite, Land of Call. Oh, sorry, I forgot. Calçadas.
Right.
And 2 more. Octopus. No, Octopus, that's the funny video we've done. No, that video. Guys, go on YouTube and check a Kabeção special trick, Octopus technique.
Octopus technique. This was fun, man. This was fun.
Yeah. So what's the other song you are teaching?
People will need to get the masterclass to know it.
Yeah, so they will check. But tell me a bit about this. In your masterclass, you are teaching this song, and I think, if I'm right, you don't only want people to reproduce the song. You want to transmit and to give them more than this. Can you?
Yeah, of course.
Talk on that?
I mean,
yeah.
When you invited me to record this masterclass, I was like, not sure about it. Like, what can I teach? And actually, you made me realize that by sharing my own language, my own patterns, people can grab them and modify them and create something new. Same thing with Legos. I mean, you give me a bunch of Legos, I do something. If I give them to you, you do something else, right?
Yeah.
So why not people catch a groove of myself and like, okay, he does it like this, it feels like that, he chooses this notes and that note. Okay, cool, I can do it. I can play his composition, but the next level is, can I use these specific tools to create something else? Right? I'm using the same words, but I build different sentences depending of the context. Right? I want to compose something different. I have these tools. I learn it from someone. Right? Let's use them.
Very nice. Yeah, so this is exactly like a guitar player. When they start, they will start with "Come as You Are" from Nirvana. Bum 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 bum. Okay, then they will start with "Smell Like Teen Spirit." It's more strumming, etc. And then maybe they will learn "Starway to Heaven," and maybe "Nothing Else Matters," arpeggio stuff and everything. So the more you learn movements, then you can mix all that. And learning a song helps you to understand how the people created the song, and then you can mix and do your own stuff. What would you say to people who have a different scale than the one you are using in your course? For example, I want to learn Scorpion Bite. I don't have the same scale. Isn't it cool in a way?
You will for sure create something different right away, because it's the same movements, but it will sound completely different because it's a different scale.
And this is rich, and this is what we like about the handpan. You're gonna have another melody, so it's gonna be the same rhythm. We're gonna hear it sounds a bit like, but it's gonna give you another melody. It could be major.
Maybe it will be Ladybug Bite.
This is excellent. Okay, what's more, in your course, you are also learning specific techniques. Can you tell us a little bit more about this?
Definitely. I mean, if I ask everybody that is watching, which fingers do you use to play your instrument? And raise your hand and tell me which fingers do you use. You have a few seconds. You can send some emojis if you want. Okay, so some people do like this. Some people do like this. Some people do like this. I had one person, he did this. I play these 4 fingers. I was like, okay, that's new.
Yeah.
I use all of them, right? Like maybe I will not play them all the time, but I'm able to use all of them because I take time and care and love and attention to every single one of them. So at the end of the day, it's not just the finger working better, it's all your hands because you are practicing all your fingers. So everything is part of everything. So we start by acknowledge that we have a hand with 4 fingers and we're going to use them all. And then we have different patterns. We have different finger striking techniques that we can apply. Different finger, how do you say, finger techniques like touching with the belly, touching with the tip, touching with the nail, touching with the knuckles of your fingers, right? And then we have different rudiments like paradiddles and flams and doubles and paradiddle-diddles, and for those who doesn't know what's a paradiddle, it's just a mix of singles and double strikes. So if I go, I have a single goes like this, a double goes like this, a paradiddle goes like paradiddle, paradiddle, and it goes like all the time like this. And you have different kind of combinations, and you can learn them in my course, but you can learn also anywhere because most of these combinations are basically this: singles and doubles and triples and stuff. I'm just I have this experience with this instrument, and I come from a drummer background. I still play, but handpan took a big part of space in my life in that sense. But I brought all this vocabulary that I was doing in the drum set, and also derbuka. I got to learn also a little bit of tabla and pandeiro and some other instruments. I just brought all this vocabulary with me and then put it right here. Not something really special. I just made it happen. And with this masterclass, I chose like some of the most interesting techniques and basics and fundamentals for you out there to build your personality with confidence, right?
Awesome. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. So guys, we're so happy to have Kabeção on the platform. He is bringing a lot of value to the website, and I don't know if you've seen, but there are a bunch of teachers, and Kabeção Masterclass is amazing, as all the other Masterclass. You're going to love it. So you will learn some of his songs. You will learn his routine techniques, finger techniques. Bro, it's late in France here. I'm not used to stay awake like this. So you're thank you. So you're going to learn a lot of techniques. Just to finish with, could we learn something tonight? A little groove, a little something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
If people want to learn something, like, I don't know, like, let me open the comments, see what's going on.
Okay. They need to say it. Say it if you want to learn.
Oh, I
Something
see
from Kabe.
people said index and thumb mostly, point, thumb, okay, people were answering. I closed the comments. I was not watching what's octopus. Okay, wow, there's many people around. Okay, do you want to learn something? Like shoot like, but let's go.
Yes,
Okay.
go.
Yeah,
Yep.
okay. We have some pinky roll. Oh, here it is. Life is beautiful. Okay. So let's see if I can bring this guy over here. Okay.
Okay, let's take a few minutes just to learn a little something. Thanks a lot.
Okay, so I was not expecting this, so let's
Surprise.
So I'm going to play it, and then maybe I will break it down. What about that?
Woo! Make some noise.
So this is actually really inspired in one of my best friends. His name is João Jardim. Not sure if he's watching, but if you're watching, you're amazing. And he really likes this trap music. And one day he came and started playing this stuff. And I'm like, wow, this is amazing. And I learned from him. I got the vocabulary again. Like you get inspired, you learn a groove or something, and he was listening trap. He developed it for the instrument. He showed me. I enjoyed. I developed my own vocabulary. Right. This is how it goes. We inspire each other. So don't be with fear of inspiring others as well. So this is called trap, and if you go on anywhere, you can find trap music. And something really important to make the trap. First of all, is to take in consideration that the instrument have open sound if you tap it like this, right? But if you leave your hand there, something really beautiful happens. That is muted sound or staccato. So you can have this really percussive. Especially because this hand is over there. So if I don't have the hand, I need to do a little bit more effort to make that staccato. So if you acknowledge that, your hand stays there all the time, and then you go, this is the first three notes, okay? I love to drop my fingers after touching the thing like this. Okay, you can practice these three sounds. Okay. These notes will sound a little bit because you are striking on this interstitial area. So then you have these three sounds. Right? Again. Are you following me, guys?
Yeah.
So, and then we have two things extra. and we are almost there. And then we have these last 4 strikes. Yeah. Yo, and then on this space you can start putting different notes or chords. So for example,
Yeah, you feel the yeah.
of course, if you practice this, you start getting used to the groove, to the pattern that you are doing with your hands, and then you start spreading on the notes. So, for example, cable on the note makes an interesting noise. Anyway, yeah, guys, this is
Thanks a lot.
a little trap groove.
Let me try. Let me try. Let me pick an instrument.
Ah!
I think I got it. Okay, Kabe, tell me. Oh, bro, I have a little baby. This is a little baby.
Is this a G?
It's an A.
Whoa.
You and I. And then we fill the gap with other cool stuff. My wife is gonna kill me right now. My wife is gonna be live in 5 seconds. Yeah, awesome. It's tiny little handpan. Thanks a lot. Do I have it
Sounds
tight?
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever I want.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks a lot.
And this is, thanks to you, David. This is, we're making history over here.
Awesome. Cool. Okay,
This
that
is
was
a good
excellent.
example of you grab a groove, you put it on a different completely scale, and it sounds different. That's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
and just build your own rhythm with small sections. Something that I love to do, it's to listen other kinds of music, especially like Indian music, and grab just a little fragment of what they are playing and reproduce it in loop. Then you create you can create a composition from one fragment from something.
Yeah. Yeah, and people, and this is what I'm telling to the students, if you learn, I'm gonna put myself into a student's shoes. Okay, I just learned that from my online course. So, and whatever I want and come back. So I could be like, I take a chord here, okay, and a note. Okay. No. Okay. And it could be another note. No. Okay.
David, I need to stop you because there is a really funny comment saying, "Be careful, she's behind you with the knife."
Oh, again, sorry, I lost the groove. So I'm glad I'm doing mistakes. I show the people how to process. So
Again? No, it's a ding, shoulder, interstitial.
yeah.
Wait. Here. You know what, David? You should get my masterclass.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna buy it right now, especially, guys, this is the day. But this is great. So,
you got it.
Yeah, then we can explore with chords. So this is what I was trying to tell them, is you can explore etc., etc. You fill the gap, you explore, you adapt, you play with chords. You can replace the ding by a poom. You can replace the double stroke here by a double note, etc., etc. So not only as teacher, we are teaching you a specific patterns, but also we are teaching you how to implement, to improve it, to make it yours, to expand with different chords, to replace, as long as you understood what I didn't understand.
But doesn't matter anymore, right? Why?
Yeah.
Because you're doing something different already with similar vocabulary. You are creating something new.
That is the illustration of what you were telling. Even if I do some mistake, I still have the idea of having muted sound, little tack, and I will create some stuff. Etc., etc. So I am teaching not only your pattern, but also I'm teaching new tools to create my own stuff. This is exactly what we are creating on Master the Handpan. That was my transition to let you know, guys, to go on Master the Handpan Facebook. No, I need to be serious. KB Masterclass is available. You can go on our Instagram. So on Master the Handpan Instagram, in the bio, you will have the link of his masterclass. We put the link especially for today. So if you are following this live and you came through my Instagram, please like, follow, hit the bell, give your credit card number, do everything for KB Instagram account. And check the bio of Master the Handpan. Cool.
Yeah, I've been almost daily receiving message from students saying that they are having tons of fun, especially because of my easygoing teaching. I mean,
yeah.
Honestly, I want to be a student forever, because if you think you are a master or something, you're gonna stop learning.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
That's
yeah.
so damn boring. So I want to
be
an open source to learn everything and to listen and just to be curious all the time, because it's like this, you're gonna learn something. It's not like, yeah, I'm the best, so like check it out. Fuck that shit, you know. Like, be open to receive new information from everybody, even from the most arrogant people, even from the most egoist, or more like, you know, you can learn something from everybody, even from the music that you don't like. You can get so much information if you are listening.
I want to end on this word. No, let's say goodbye. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for joining. It could have been great to finish on listening.
Off. Okay, so I will take the chance also to say thank you to everybody that is here on this live stream. I don't remember was the last time I did a live stream, but I really appreciate everybody that is out there, and shoot like tons of emojis right now. Like everybody, just show me your activity and presence over here. And please show some support to the Charrier. Go check him out and do all this digital love of liking, commenting, and sharing, and also
Digital love.
Master the Handpan page. Go there and also share the digital love, because this is how we crazy support people nowadays. It's by liking their stuff, commenting, and sharing, and really showing support. I appreciate everybody that is on my page, all of you. So thank you so much. And David, thanks for creating this interview slash jamming slash conversation slash meeting.
That was awesome. Yes, there are going to be a lot of more of this kind of stuff on Master the Handpan through all of you guys, great teachers and friends. This is a family thing. We are doing that for the love of the handpan, for the love of this community, and we want to invest in it. So please do the same and share some great vibe and love. I'm going to get killed by my wife right now because I woke her up with my playing. So wish me luck. Pray for me.
David, you are beautiful. Love you tons, man.
I love you. Ciao, brother.
Ciao, ciao.
Goodbye, everyone. Ciao, ciao. Bisous. Bye.